No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eye. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy. Never back at you in the worldwide ick, aka the Backstreet Boys World Tour, and the world gone crazy. Even more so. So you need distractions, I am here for you. Let me distract you for another 11 minutes or so. You are watching my show, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask? Why does this joke never get any better? And why do I keep telling it? But if you did, laugh! And thank you. It's Wednesday again, my friends. I want to thank you all again for being my YouTube friends. I say it every week, and I truly do mean it. I feel it's necessary. I also want to thank you for clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon because it's part of the YouTube experience and adding me to your YouTube experience. With that said, I kind of chosen a different movie this week. I hope you like it as much as I did. Let's get right into that review. And today's movie is The Devil All the Time. It is a rated R film. It is 2 hours and 18 minutes. It is a crime drama thriller from director Antonio Campos, if I'm pronouncing it right. Also did the writing on this along with Paulo Campos, which related maybe, based on the book by Donald Ray Pollock. It stars Donald Ray Pollock as the narrator, Bill Skarsgård, Tom Holland, and many, many, many names here. A lot of beautiful women in this. And they act their faces off in this. I'm going to cover that a little bit more, but let's get through our technical stuff first. Production companies were Bronx Moving Company, 9 Stories Productions. Our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. Land that I love was Netflix. So yeah, you had to pay for this. It's one of those monthly services. It's the VOD. Special effects were done by Photosteen and Hey Beautiful Jerk, which new names to me, but I have to admit they did a decent job on this. So kudos. As for my thoughts on the film, this is a beautiful film. It is a bit long. You're in the tooth. And it does have narration, but I think that's done to cover the non-linear storytelling at the beginning of the movie. And it's one of those things where I have a little bit of a trouble with non-linear, but the narration carried me. And I know CinemaSins sins that, but I feel like it carried this movie. It's like, you know, the guiding hand that walked you through the maze, if you know what I mean. It's beautiful. I love the use of Protestant Bible Baptist kind of religion to be used for, well, let's just say, inappropriate purposes. And the juxtaposed of good and evil mixed and all that stuff. And acting. I mean, these people in this movie, I could not wish for a better cast. And Tom Holland, Bill Skarsgård, Michael Banks, Haley Bennett, Kristen Griffin, Sebastian Stan, Riley Roto. There's so many names here, and they're such great actors. And they're not those aloof, beautiful people. There's some really definite people that you can pick out in a crowd and who stand out and who don't blend into the background so much. And it's one of those things where it feels good. It feels right. It feels correct. That's one thing I like. It's like when narration's like, okay, this is this is that. And lately I've watched a lot of movies where it's total trash. And then they have narration at the beginning just to get you so you can try to figure out what the hell is going on. And it doesn't help. This is where the narration helps you. I give narrator points on this one. This is what we should expect from premium services. VOD, I mean. I feel like this should be the gold standard to what Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max and stuff, which is one of the most expensive ones, should be held to. This is what you want when you go into a movie. This is beautiful. I don't think this could fit on a big screen, just to be honest with you. I like that. I did an ADD, and I got lost in the narrative. Even though it is extremely violent movie, it is beautiful. The violence is punctuated by these long, drawn-out sections, and it's a slow burn, but not in a bad way. It's like, you're watching the meat in the slow cooker cook. You're checking it in on it every now and again, and it feels good. I can't wait to see what CinemaSins thinks about this, just because I'm so thrilled by this movie. It is a feel-good movie, and it came out in September, and I'm sorry I waited so long to see it, but it just got pushed back, and then Halloween, and I wanted to do more Halloween movies, and I'm kind of sad I missed out on this. It is a 7.1 on IMDb and a 65% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 80% audience score. So I think you're getting better than a 50-50 on this, and it is a well-made movie with a lot of cast. This thing is so detailed and so well done that I don't think there's any flubs that are really going to catch you on the technical, just to be honest with you. With that said, I definitely see this as a TV watch. I definitely see this as probably a DVD buy if it makes to those things, because, yes, it is a VOD movie, and it might not do that because VOD screening services try to protect their marketable assets, so to speak. If this was in the movies, I definitely would have gone seen this. Just to be honest with you, and I think this is a rewatch. If you don't have Netflix, wait for this to come to Redbox. I really recommend it. It's going to fill a lot of time, and with the way things are going in the world, you might need some things to fill the time with. I feel like I've given this film very much justice. The acting is superb. Everything is over the top. It is well written. It is well directed. It is a feather in the cap of everybody involved. So with that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you click that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works right now. It's not the way it is. It's not the way I like it. It's just the way it is. And with that said, remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. Tell me your realities, your yada, 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 yada. You know the drill. I don't need a spiel. I should stop saying it. And I have to ask, I have an Amazon, I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. Thank you for supporting me through these hard times. You don't know how much it means to me to know that there are still people out there who are looking out for small guys like me. Thank you for your donation so far, and thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye! Oh, man, this movie was good. It's refreshing to see a good movie. I know. It just feels good to see a refreshing movie, even if it's horror, even if it's rated R. Sometimes you just need to skip over all the rubbish like Greatland and Hubie Halloween and Triggered, because they're just rubbish. They're the cannon fodder that you're going to forget. Well, I'll see you all in the next movie review. Bye.